So lots of golfers seem to love technology, and the personal launch monitor market seems to be growing daily. So in today's video, I'm going to review a pocket size launch monitor, the brand new PRGR personal launch monitor, and I'm going to show you later in the video why this can do something that even my Trackman can't do. Right, so this is the new version of the PRGR, and I did an initial review on the first generation one about 7-8 months ago. So if you haven't watched that, first of all, just check that out up in the card in the corner. But super impressed, still pocket size, and a little bit more information on the launch monitor this year. And I'm going to compare it to Trackman 4, which in my opinion, which is why I use it, is the premium launch monitor, but at about $25,000, not in everybody's budget, but this in the UK is about £219, so I'm sure similar kind of price in the US. So you can see a massively different price point. Now, what this is measuring is it's going to measure club speed, ball speed, smash factor, carry, or total. So you can flick on there and see which one you want to look. So I'm going to hit some shots initially and just see how good or bad the numbers are with the PRGR compared to Trackman. And I'm then going to show you why, even though I've got that piece of amazing kit, why I'm never without this, because this is really important for something I work on with myself, really important for something I'll work on with a lot of pupils, but also something that if you guys want to hit the ball further, you should have one of these. So I'm going to switch it on, really easy, just click the button. You need to change to which club you are on there. So I'm going to start 7-iron, and it needs to go directly behind the golf ball, between 3.5 and 5 feet behind. So I've got Trackman running, and I've got Trackman measuring club speed, ball speed, smash factor, and carry, and I've also got the PRGR measuring exactly the same. So I'm not going to hit loads and loads of shots with each, but I know in the past, different launch monitors, maybe even the PRGR initial one, was maybe a little bit different. And I understand there's going to be differences, but it's about being consistent. So let's just go a couple of 7-irons and look at some numbers. So you can see, nice flight. And we're looking at 112 ball speed. Now, randomly there saying 108 club speed on the PRGR, when Trackman's saying 86. Smash at 1.3. Obviously, smash is very different on the PRGR, but 159 carry against 156. So Clubhead, just a little bit out there. I'd love it if I was swinging 7-iron at 108, but I'll be honest, even in practice, I did see that odd one with Clubhead speed just being a little bit out. So let's go again with 7-iron. And again, we can see a good shape of shot. We're now seeing 88 mile an hour with the PRGR, 86 with Trackman, 112 ball speed against 112.5. Because they're a bit more similar, smash factor more similar, just under 157 carry on Trackman and 158 on the PRGR. So you can see there, I know it's only a couple of shots, but the clubhead speed thing, I wouldn't worry about the one-off shot being a bit funny. Even Trackman will miss something from time to time, or you'll get a weird reading. So with 7-iron there, pretty good and very, very similar numbers to what Trackman showed me. Right, so I'm going to go shorter initially, and not so much on full wedge shots, but some of these little shorter pitches. Some of the stuff I've tested in the past really struggles picking those. So I've got my 56 degree wedge, I've changed the PRGR to sand wedge, and I've got Trackman on my 56. Let's just hit a few different length shots and see how the numbers compare. So we can see there, pretty standard little 56 half swing for me. So the PRGR saying I've swung it at 54 mile an hour, Trackman saying 51, ball speed 55, the same, carry 56 against 57.8. So again, really good numbers. So let's go another one. Let's maybe play something a little shorter. So you can see there, a little bit higher. Seeing club speed 38.4 on Trackman, 38 on PRGR. Ball speed 38 against 39.5. Smash very similar. Carry at 29 and carry at 31.1. So again, I think getting some really good numbers, and this is where, you know, the beauty with this is if you're hitting it into a net or actually down the driving range, you're going to get some really good numbers on how far the golf ball's going. So then we would want to work up onto driver. Right, so again, we've got PRGR moved onto driver, Trackman 4 onto driver, and let's hit a couple of shots and let's see again how similar the numbers are. So we can see a pretty accurate one, 107 mile an hour club speed with Trackman, 108 with PRGR. So 152.9 against 153, smash almost identical, and the carry at 252 against 261 with the PRGR. Now, honestly, the biggest difference you get the reasons in the distances is I've got Trackman on normalized mode, and then obviously the PRGR is not seeing the full ball flight. So it's just that the algorithms are a little bit different. The equations they're using, that ball speed, club speed gets us out there. So let's go one more with this. And at 8 mile an hour, certain launch monitors tend to struggle, so I'm told, with higher clubhead speed. So I'm not super slow, but I'm going to hit one more driver and then I'm going to work on something to try and pick some speed up and show why the PRGR is so good. So let's go one more, kind of stock swing. Just turning over. 109 club speed. PRGR's saying 110. 156 ball speed on Trackman against 153. And again, 256 against 261. So I'm kind of happy with those drives. But one thing I would love to do is move this quicker and hit the ball further. So this is where this ties in nicely with where the PRGR is so good. So, very kindly been sent the Super Speed C stick. Now, a lot of you all have heard of Super Speed, and it was the 3 different coloured speed sticks. And again, probably a couple of years ago, I did a review on those and went through the process. So the interesting thing with this is the idea is they've moved some weight up to the top of the grip here. And the idea being it's going to get the hands and arm speed up a little bit. Now, what Trackman can't do that PRGR can is when I swing and don't make contact with something, Trackman can't measure clubhead speed because it needs to have that strike. But the PRGR, even as I wafted past there, showed me 24 mile an hour. So I'm just going to do 5 swings hard as I can with this, give you some feedback on the speed there, and then obviously I'll show you when I hit driver, can I move it quicker, and has the Super Speed C stick actually helped me build a bit of clubhead speed and the feedback on there. So if I make a normal swing with this, so the PRGR saying 118 mile an hour. So I'm going to move it quicker than driver because it's lighter. So let's now really go after a few and see how much speed I can build. Okay, 126. 128. 128. 130. Now I'm happy with that because I'll be honest, I've had a little play with this already, and a couple of days ago 128 was my PB. So I'm going to do one more, then I'm going to tee driver up, smash one, and let's see if I can build on that 109 that I had. Okay, 128. So already a little bit quicker with that. And I'm not going to get into the science of the speed sticks on this video, but we saw 109 before. Let's see what these two pick up for this swing. So just leaking a little bit down the right. So 109 on Trackman, 111 on PRGR, ball speed at 153 on both. Trackman only saying 239, and I'd agree there, the strike wasn't quite as good. So let's go one more. Let's really go after this one. I'm not going to be super fast, but let's see if I can get up to maybe 112, 113. Okay, so a very poor strike. Now the good news is 112 mile an hour on Trackman, 112 on the PRGR. But strike being poor there, the PRGR's struggled a little bit to give me any ball data. So let's go one more. And I think my personal best ever is 116. So I don't think I'm getting there today, but let's really try and get some speed, see if both of them can give me some good numbers. So left, not a great strike again. 111.7, 157 ball speed. Now definitely there PRGR, for whatever reason, has just struggled a little bit on ball speed on those last couple. Let's see if I make just a normal swing, get it in the same place. And like I said, nothing's perfect, you know, and I'm being honest, there's nothing in the world, even Trackman's not perfect. Let's try one more, see if we can get some total numbers. So a better strike, 109, 109, 156, 156, and 260 against 267. So all in all, really good PRGR. But the biggest thing for me, like I said, is not just the fact that the numbers are good, but if you are somebody who's going to try and build clubhead speed, and clearly watching this video, I need to work a bit harder on it, this is a great bit of kit because it measures as something goes past, but love the fact that it's pocket size. It's pretty much the price of a fairway wood. And there's so many golfers I know that, you know, are changing 3 wood for something that goes 2 yards longer. But when they practice, there's no real feedback. Get that in your pocket. When you get down to the range, switch it on, pop it down behind the ball, get some good feedback. If you want to be doing practice swings, building speed, I think it's great as well if you're like me and you're a little bit competitive with yourself. Now I know 130 is my best with that. Definitely next time I want to be seeing if I can get 135 and crank it up to 140. If I can shift this quicker with the help of this, it means I'm going to swing driver quicker, hit the ball further, and maybe even complete Project 300. So guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like it and share it, comment below and I'll get back to as many people as I can. Let me know if you've got the new PRGR. Comment below and let me know if you've got the first one and you're actually considering upgrading to the second one, because I've got the first one as well, and the second one's definitely a better unit. Little bit kind of more accurate, I feel, with the numbers that it gives you when you're hitting shots. And I just think the fact that you can pop it in there, really light, doesn't take any room, almost becomes the perfect pocket size personal launch monitor. There's a video just there that'll help you with your game. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.